Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a skincare product review for you guys because this is something that I have been dying to try out, but I found it kind of pricey, so I never really got around to getting it until I found it on sale, and then my husband kind of gave it to me as a gift. So yeah, long story short, I finally tried this product that I've always wanted to try, and this is it right here. This is the Amor, the Moisturizing Soft Cream. Now there's actually a lot of different variants of this cream, but this is the one I ended up going with because I feel like this is the best for my skin type. First off, let's talk about the packaging. So this is how the packaging looks like. It's very high-end, very sturdy feeling, and it's quite an experience when you open it. We have this little paper thing that I've honestly never read, and this is it. This is the product right here. I can actually hear angels singing as I open up this product. But yeah, overall, it's such a great experience to open it, and you just take it out right there, and this is the Amor cream. This one is a beautiful, high-end, really sturdy jar for a moisturizer. I really like the packaging, simple, minimalist. Even the logo is really beautiful. And when you open it up, you can actually see there is this cover, and that is how the product looks like and also how much I used so far. So as you can see, it's really a white light cream. It's literally a soft cream. Overall, I think the packaging is really great. I mean, going from here to here, it's such a great experience. And of course, the quality of it, I mean, this is good quality. I feel like if I drop it, it's nothing bad's gonna happen. So yeah, that's how you know it is good quality. So yeah, let's talk about the product itself. So I think I went through about half of the jar already, and with this product, there's actually a strong scent, so if you're not into really scented stuff, this is not for you. But this one has a really great scent. The texture as well of the soft cream is really great. I love it. Very moisturizing for my skin, and it's overall a really good experience. But of course, the question on everyone's mind is it worth the price? Okay, so we're gonna be talking about that later on. I actually have some notes. So I tried this one for 31 days, and for every single day that I tried it, I recorded everything I experienced. Now I'm just gonna be going through it because I feel like it's gonna be crazy if I go through every single day with you guys. But yeah, so day one, I felt more moisturized and dewy. My blemishes were actually drying out, and also it really lessened the redness, the natural redness that my skin usually has. So throughout the next few days, you know, my pimples really dried out. I also felt like I was less oily in the usual spots that I'm oily. Like usually my T-zone, I'm really oily, but when I started using this, it felt like there was more of a balance. So my skin was not super oily, and it was also not too drying. So it was just a perfect balance of skin. And I also eventually felt like my skin became smoother than usual, and I also felt like my skin was more plump. But at the same time, there were also days when my skin, you know, felt a bit different. It felt a bit oily, but not throughout all the days. So I don't know if it's because of what I'm eating or anything, but for most of the days, my skin felt really balanced. But there were maybe 2 or 3 days in those 31 days where my skin just felt overly oily, and I don't know if maybe I put too much product or something. But yeah, so it was just, those were just a bit of my experiences. Like there were days when I felt a bit more oilier than usual, so yes. But also it was really good for my pimples, so if you have acne or anything, this is something that's really great for that. Really smoothen my skin. It always feels so moisturized. It also kind of brightened my skin, not a lot, but just a little bit. And yeah, overall my skin quality just improved. So let's skip on to day 31. So it evened out my skin tone, really moist. Actually, okay, so the longer I used it, the more benefits that I saw and experienced, and it really overall just made my skin quality better, smoother, a bit brighter, bouncy, dewy. Here, I listed everything down. Even skin tone, soft, bouncy, and it really healed my pimples. Okay, so overall, this one is actually it's a good product. This is something that the longer you, well, I mean, with every skin product, the longer you use it, the more you're going to see great results. But this one, after using it for 31 days, I have to say it's a good product. And this one, I really did see effects on my skin: smoother, brighter, more plumped. I like that it lessened the redness on my skin. Not a lot of products can do that to me, actually. And then I also really like that it smoothed it out. So basically, it did do more good than bad on my skin. But I feel like there's something about the fragrance. It's not really for me. I mean, it smells good. It's just a bit strong for me, if that makes sense. So yeah, overall, I think this is a good product. It worked on me, and I think it did a really great job at, clearing out my acne, dealing with the unevenness of my skin. I mean, overall, it made my skin really balanced. It was just a really great experience, and it did feel really luxurious. I mean, I'll give it that. This one, it's gonna give you a really luxurious experience, which, if you're into that, definitely get this. But I guess the question on everyone's mind, I mean, even on my mind, is it worth the big price point? Honestly, for me, it's not. And that says a lot, because I actually really liked the product when I used it, but I feel like I can get the same effect from other products without having to pay that amount. Overall, I think this is a great product, but I don't think it is worth the price. And I got this on sale, okay? It was 50% off when I got this, and even at 50% off, I don't really think it's really worth the price. I'm pretty sure you can find a similar product that does the same thing but is a different brand, but definitely, if you can afford it, if you don't mind dropping a lot of money for something like this, then definitely go for it. I think it is a great product. It's just not something that I personally would be willing to spend on for a moisturizer. Let's talk about the pros and the cons of this product. So let's start with the cons. So definitely, I don't think this is worth the price point that they're selling it at. I mean, you can look at so many different products in the market that will do the exact same thing without that price point. So yeah, definitely that is a con for me. I mean, definitely you are paying for the brand and everything, and the packaging is really great, but for me personally, I don't think it is worth it. So I guess that's the only con for me. Oh, plus the fragrance. I feel like the fragrance here is a bit too strong, but it does smell good. And it's a really great experience when you smell it, but it's a bit too strong. Now let's talk about the pros. I mean, definitely I enjoyed every single second of this luxurious experience. I mean, it's really an experience, but it's definitely something that you can get from other products and not just this one. I also really love the packaging. I think it's very beautiful, minimalist, very high quality, which is something, that's good to have also, especially when they do sell it at such a price point. And also I noticed with this product, a little really does go a long way. So you just need just a little bit, like a little dot, and then it just covers up your entire face. If you guys notice, I only used up about this much in the 31 days that I used it, and I already felt so much of its effects. So that's a really great thing for me, that you just need just a little bit, and then it really goes a long way. So I guess maybe that's also why it's such a high price point. But anyway, I'm not about to justify the price point of this. Another thing I liked about this is that I felt such a big difference in my skin. I saw it, I felt it, and I overall really loved it. I mean, it lessened my redness, it really balanced out my skin tone. It wasn't too oily, it wasn't dry, and overall it just became softer, more plump, smoother. The acne was doing so much better. So overall, I think this is a really, really great product, but I cannot justify the price. Like, it's a good product, but it's not an amazingly magical product that I'm like, yeah, I'll pay $1 million for it. It's nothing like that. It's a great product. I feel like if you do have enough money to splurge on this, definitely do it. But it's definitely a splurge, but you can find products that do the same thing to your skin with less fragrance, I might add, with other brands, other products. So yeah, overall, I don't regret trying it out. I think it was a great thing to experience, but at the same time, it's one of those things that, you know, I was just so excited to try it out. And then when I tried it out, I was like, what? So this is it? I don't know. I guess I expected so much more just because of all the hype and everything. So yeah, overall, that is my review on the La Mer the moisturizing soft cream. There are other variants as well if you want to try that out. But overall, for me, I don't think I'm gonna be trying any more La Mer products, or I won't be spending my money on La Mer products. But you know, I am happy that I was able to try it out and experience it for myself and not just depend on other people's reviews. And I also wanted to wait until I finished using it for 31 days before I gave you guys an opinion, because you know, I didn't want to give like a first impressions, and that's really not enough time to really decide if a product is good or not for you. I also want to put out a little disclaimer that I am not at all a skin expert. Everything that I am saying in this video is my own personal opinion and my own experience with the product. If it is different for you, which probably it is because skin is different for everyone, that is okay. This is just what I've experienced with this product, and hopefully you guys can learn and, you know, just learn from my experience and everything. So yeah, hopefully this video was helpful for you guys. It's actually, I don't usually review skincare products in this way. I usually do like a first impressions or something, but I feel like doing it this way is really great because at least you know that I did try it for 31 days before, you know, I came on here and put out my opinion. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and if you guys tried it out, let me know what you thought of it. You know, that's a fun thing about skincare and beauty products in general, is that it just works differently depending on the person. So yeah, if for example this is my experience, it's not necessarily gonna be your experience as well. And you know what, that's okay, because we're all different, we experience things differently, and this is my experience with the La Mer soft cream. That is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys on my next one. Mwah!